Hey everyone, did you know that the average professional recording studio can handle about 64 channels of audio at once? That's a lot, but what if you need to scale up to 394 channels without breaking the bank or turning your setup into a wiring nightmare? That's where the RME MADiFace XT II comes in, and today I'm walking you through why this thing is a total workhorse for anyone serious about audio production. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, let's talk about what this thing actually does. The MADiFace XT II is a USB 3.0 audio interface that packs a serious punch. It gives you two mic/line inputs, which is great for recording vocals or instruments directly, but where it really shines is in its MADI connectivity. You've got one coaxial MADI port and two optical MADI ports, which means you can daisy chain up to 394 channels of audio. That's not just a number, it's a game changer for live sound, large studios, or even broadcast setups where you need to handle a ton of inputs without latency or dropouts. I've been using this interface in a small studio setup where we record live bands, and the flexibility is unreal. Need to record a full drum kit with 16 mics? No problem. Want to route all those channels to a separate recorder or mixing console? The MADiFace XT II makes it seamless. The optical ports are especially handy because they let you send audio over long distances without losing quality, which is perfect if your studio is spread out or if you're working in a venue with a separate control room. Another thing I love about this interface is its headphone output. It's got its own dedicated amp, so you can monitor with clarity even when you're running a ton of channels. Plus, the two analog outs are super clean, so if you're mixing down or just need a simple stereo output, it sounds fantastic. The USB 3.0 connection is stable too, no weird latency or glitches, even when you're pushing it to its limits. Now, let's talk about build quality. RME is known for making gear that lasts, and this interface is no exception. It's all metal, solid as a rock, and the knobs and switches feel premium. It's not the kind of thing you have to baby, it's built for heavy use. That said, it's a bit on the larger side, so if you're tight on desk space, you'll need to plan for that. Also, while the setup is straightforward, it's not exactly plug-and-play for beginners. You'll want to spend some time with the manual or watch a few tutorials to get the most out of it, especially if you're diving into MADI routing for the first time. For the pros, I'd say the channel count and connectivity are the biggest wins. If you need to scale up your setup without sacrificing quality, this thing delivers. The build quality is top-notch, and the audio performance is clean and reliable. On the cons side, it's not the most compact option out there, and the learning curve might be a bit steep if you're new to MADI. But if you're ready to take your studio to the next level, it's worth the investment. So, if you're in the market for an audio interface that can handle a massive number of channels without breaking a sweat, the RME MADiFace XT II is absolutely worth a look. It's a workhorse, built to last, and perfect for anyone who needs flexibility without compromising on sound quality. Check it out using the link below if you want to see the details for yourself. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. For most buyers, the real question is not whether RME MADiFace XT II USB 3.0 audio interface sounds impressive on paper, but whether strengths like 192 kHz USB 3.0 audio interface with two mic/line inputs and one MADI coax 2 MADI optical ports actually make daily use feel easier, more dependable, and more worthwhile after the first few days of excitement wear off. It is also smart to think about long-term satisfaction. A product like RME MADiFace XT II USB 3.0 audio interface usually feels like the better buy when it stays convenient, comfortable, and reliable in normal everyday use instead of only looking good in the listing.